Hey, CFC Church family, Pastor Matt here. I wanted to record a video to let you guys know about some changes that we are making to the CDC over the next few months, especially in August of this year. Many of you may know, or you may not be aware of the fact that the CDC has become increasingly more and more complicated to run, predating me and then increasing through COVID, through staffing shortages. And we've kind of continually been keeping an eye on it and wrestling through how we can make sure the CDC maintains its place as a great childcare center and also allows us to do ministry to the community while simultaneously remaining financially stable. And in the last few months in particular, we have faced month after month of deficits from the CDC. Chastine and Bridget have been incredibly overworked. They've been very spread thin in trying to hire and fill vacancies and being flexible, and they've just been stressed. It's been too much for us to handle on our own. And so we went to our finance people, Brighton Associates, that we've been working closely with over the last few months to kind of get our finances in order. And they, aware of the financial picture, offered to kind of do a deep dive into our business model and help us kind of make sense of how we can continue to operate in a more sustainable way. And a few weeks ago, they came back to us after they had finished their research and basically told us kind of what we feared, which was if we continue to operate the CDC on the scale that it is right now, we're ultimately going to run into misfortune. It's ultimately not going to work. It's not sustainable. And so the alternative business model that they've presented to us, which we've talked about on different levels of leadership, we've prayed about it, and we're deciding to move forward with, is starting in August of this year. We are going to be taking our CDC and essentially cutting it in half, in a sense. We are going to keep our 3s class, our 4s class, and our 5s class, so the preschool element of the CDC, but we are unfortunately going to be closing down the infant room, the 1s room, and the 2s room. And the skinny of that is really just those rooms, due to their extra focus, attention, due to lower ratios where we need more teachers per kids in those rooms. They're just way harder to make profitable. And so what the Brighton Associates have recommended is that we focus on the 3s, 4s, and 5s, potentially even at some point doubling the capacity of the 3s, 4s, and 5s, which will allow us just to be way more stable. We're also cutting back on options like 2-day daycare, 3-day daycare, and focusing just on 4 and 5-day daycare. And so the point of all of this is really just to help the CDC to be more financially stable, cutting back on profits, but also cutting back on revenue, but also cutting back on expenses, making us more financially stable, but also really just adding stability to the whole structure. Ideally helping Bridget and Chastine have less to manage, less for me to kind of have my hands in, and just simplifying the center, again, for the purpose of getting ourselves out of a ongoing business mindset, trying to make the financial pieces work and being spread thin and spinning plates, and to really have stability to do what we want the CDC to do, which is to be a ministry, to have great curriculum for kids, to care for teachers, to care for parents. And so we feel like this is the step that God is leading us in order to continue to have the CDC, to make it sustainable, and to minister well to the community. I will tell you, it's been hard. It's been a hard decision. Many parents are affected by it, and parents that planned on childcare in August are now having to look elsewhere. Katie and I are looking around for childcare for Judah. And so it's a stressful time, and it's with heavy hearts that we share this information with teachers, and we share it with parents, which we've been doing this week, and now we're sharing it with you as a church family. So we would appreciate just your ongoing prayers as we as leadership talk with parents, we talk with teachers, we navigate through next steps, and we carry the heartache of what we are losing. But even in saying that, I just want to reiterate, we feel very confident that this is where the Lord is taking us. We feel really confident that come August and the end of the year, we'll have a lot more stability. We've got huge waiting lists, and so we're confident we can fill these rooms. and get back to doing what the CDC is intended to do. So we just wanted to make you aware of those changes. We're just as committed as ever to caring for the CDC. In fact, I think this change helps us to care for the CDC even more and reach the community even more. But we just appreciate your prayers as we navigate this. If you have questions about any of this, I would encourage you to reach out to myself or a member of session, as we were all a part of the decision-making process, and we would be happy to debrief with you. But thank you for your understanding. Again, reach out with questions, and we just appreciate your ongoing prayers. Thank you.